Good evening, America. I come to you tonight on this 15th day of July 1976 with a heart of despair. The despair is because America has lost faith in its government, and they have good reason. When you elected me 3 years ago, I promised that I would not be a president who was far from you. I promised to feel your pains. I promised to share in your dreams. I promised that I would draw on your strength and your wisdom to help us get through whatever good times or bad times that this nation found itself in. But we're in a big crisis now, and there's nothing legislatively that we can do to get out of it, because it didn't just happen overnight. It is stemmed from a lot of deep-rooted issues during the last generation. We've suffered murders of President John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and Dr. Martin Luther King. We've been through a devastating war in Vietnam. We have a crisis of oil dependency on OPEC nations, which is causing the economy of this country great harm. And when it harms the economy, it harms every household. That's why tonight I come to try to restore your faith and your trust in America, to announce a plan that would get us independent of OPEC oil. We are a nation that consumes 60% of our oil comes out of these OPEC nations. They determine our gas prices. They cause long gas lines with embargoes and all the other things that oil producers control when you depend on them. But this day, I declare, as your president, to fight through this and bring this nation through, as we have in other adversities. We've come through winning every time. Rest assured, this is no different. I'm going to ask Congress to give me legislation to sign that within 10 years that we can reduce the dependency of OPEC oil by 50% in 10 years. But America, that means that we're going to have to open up our oil reserves and start drilling and producing our own. And we have one of the largest. So this is something that's needed to be done. Oil dependence on other nations upsets our security of the nation itself. And as president, I just can't go for that. So I'll tell you tonight that I will sign the bill into law that Congress presents to me that gives us the authority to diminish the use of OPEC oil. And I pray that other presidents and other administrations following me would do the same thing, would adhere and uphold this path going forward. So America, I tell you now that there are things that we can do, and I ask America to do tonight. Turn your thermostat up a little bit. Ride share some. Take the bus if you can, because all of that means is that our energy consumption is less. And when our energy consumption is less, that is dollars in our pocket. So America, I'll come to you again in another speech within a couple of weeks. And I'll let you know where we are as far as what the legislation I'm proposing tonight. God bless you, and God bless America.